Hey everyone, welcome back to Carscope, the place where we break down the newest, most interesting machines on the road. Today, we finally get to dive into one of the most anticipated electric crossovers of the decade. This is the 2026 Tesla Model Q. Tesla has been teasing a compact luxury EV that sits between the Model 3 and Model Y for years, and now that it's here, we're taking a deep look at what makes this car one of the most talked about releases of the year. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's get into it. The host walks toward the front of the Model Q as the camera shifts to a close-up. Let's start with what everyone notices first. The Model Q's front end isn't just a redesignate, it's a full rethink of how Tesla wants its next generation to look. The familiar minimalist fascia remains, but the lines have sharpened and narrowed. The headlights are slimmer, almost blade-like, extending slightly into the fenders with an animated welcome sequence that feels like something out of a sci-fi film. There's no traditional grille, of course, but the lower air intake has been sculpted more aggressively, giving the Q a dynamic, almost athletic stance. If you compare this to older Teslas, you'll see the evolution immediately. It's more expressive, more intentional, and the aerodynamics are among the most advanced in the compact EV segment. The camera pans to a profile view as sunlight glides along the car's surface. From the side, the Model Q has a clean, sweeping silhouette. The beltline rises gently toward the rear, and the roofline slopes in a fastback style that improves airflow without sacrificing headroom for passengers. Tesla is using their next-generation casting for the rear body structure, which means fewer welds, fewer seams, and a noticeably smoother contour. The flush door handles now pop out faster than before, and the side cameras have been redesigned to integrate more cleanly into the body. You'll also notice the new aero wheels, a standard on most trims, designed to reduce drag while still giving the car a strong, technical appearance. It's a design that blends practicality with sharp visual flair. The shot moves behind the vehicle as dusk lighting highlights the LED bar stretching across the back. Now, the rear of the Model Q is where things get exciting. Tesla has moved toward a full-width taillight design, connecting both sides with a single light bar that animates during braking, charging, and startup. The Tesla word mark is illuminated subtly in the center, a feature that's becoming a signature across their 2026 lineup. The rear hatch has a slightly more pronounced curve, which adds both style and small improvements to trunk accessibility. Even the bumper has been reshaped to help airflow detach cleanly at speed. Overall, the back of the Model Q feels modern without trying too hard. A simple, bold, and unmistakably Tesla. The host walks to the driver's door and opens it. The camera follows inside. Moving into the interior, the first thing you notice is how much space Tesla managed to create in a compact footprint. The cabin feels open and airy thanks to the panoramic roof that stretches nearly the entire length of the vehicle. The dashboard continues the ultra-minimalist design language, but there are meaningful updates. The new 15-inch OLED center display is brighter and smoother, with better color accuracy and a significantly faster interface. Beneath it, a slimmer ambient light strip adds just enough character without overwhelming the clean aesthetic. The camera moves closer to the seats as the host continues. The seats are a big improvement as well. Tesla has redesigned the cushioning with a new layered foam construction that offers better lateral support during cornering while still being comfortable for long trips. Premium trims get a ventilated synthetic leather upholstery that feels much closer to real leather than previous generations. The rear seats recline slightly more than before, and legroom is surprisingly generous for a compact crossover. Storage spaces are smarter, too. The center console now has an expandable section, wireless charging pads for 2 phones, and a new magnetic accessory rail that allows owners to attach add-ons like organizers, mini fans, or cup holder extensions. The camera pans gently across the steering wheel and instruments. The steering wheel is still Tesla's modern rounded rectangle shape, but it's been refined with better ergonomics and haptic buttons that actually feel tactile this time. You still control most actions through the main screen, but Tesla has finally reintroduced stock-like controls for turn signals, which is going to make many drivers extremely happy. The upgraded audio system is fantastic at 12 speakers with spatial audio processing that fills the cabin with clarity. The host then walks toward the rear trunk and opens it. Cargo space in the Model Q is impressive for its class. The trunk opening is wide, there's a flat load floor, and the seats fold down nearly flat, giving you enough room for camping gear, bicycles, or a weekend road trip's worth of luggage. And of course, The front trunka. Tesla's signature frunka adds extra usable storage for small bags or charging accessories. The video cuts to a driving sequence with the host behind the wheel. Let's talk performance. The 2026 Model Q comes in three main configurations. The base rear-wheel drive version produces around 240 horsepower, offering smooth acceleration for everyday driving. The dual-motor all-wheel drive model bumps power to over 370 horsepower, giving it a 0 to 60 time of about 4.6 seconds. But the one enthusiasts are buzzing about is the performance trim. This one pushes the motors to roughly 450 horsepower with a targeted 0 to 60 of 3.7 seconds, making it one of the quickest compact EVs on the market. The host continues as the camera captures twisty roads. Handling in the Model Q feels more refined than what we've seen in the Model Y. The lower center of gravity, improved battery placement, and recalibrated suspension create a ride that's both smooth and controlled. Steering feedback is sharper, regenerative braking is customizable, and the improved traction controls make spirited driving feel predictable and engaging. As for range, Tesla claims around 320 miles for the long-range version, with slightly less on the performance trim. Charging speeds have improved thanks to the new V4 supercharging compatibility, allowing the Q to add major range in just minutes. The scene transitions to a well-lit studio environment with graphics on screen showing pricing breakdowns. Now, let's talk about pricing. Tesla is positioning the Model Q aggressively. The base rear-wheel drive model starts around the mid-$30,000 range, making it one of the most affordable premium EVs available. The long-range all-wheel drive variant bumps that up into the low $40,000s, and the performance trim sits in the high $40,000s to low $50,000s depending on options. These prices make the Model Q highly competitive not just against other electric crossovers but against gas-powered alternatives as well. With tax credits where available, the entry model could become one of the most budget-friendly Teslas to date. The host walks back into frame as the camera slowly circles the car one final time. So what's the verdict? The 2026 Tesla Model Q brings together a refined design, a spacious and modern interior, strong performance, solid range, and competitive pricing. It's clearly aimed at becoming the go-to EV for buyers who want utility, style, and cutting-edge features without spending luxury car money. It isn't perfect, so some drivers will still prefer more physical controls, and Tesla's build consistency will always be something to watch. But as a whole package, the Model Q stands out as one of the most exciting EVs of the year. The host steps forward with the car glowing behind them. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Tesla Model Q. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more in-depth reviews like this, make sure to subscribe to CarScope and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future uploads. Drop a comment below and tell us what you think about the Model Q. Is it the EV you've been waiting for, or are you holding out for something else? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.